do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out. Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J Shep Reacts. Now look, y'all. Work been whooping my ass, okay? I've been working 12-hour shifts. I just worked 12-hour shifts Monday to Friday. Then Saturday, I only did 5 hours. So 65 hours, 66 hours, something like that. Dude. Like, but hey, look, man, hey, it is what it is, bro. I'm back, bro. I missed y'all. I hope y'all missed me. We finna watch this Omeezy video about the whole Tylil situation. I wanted to react to it when it all came out at first, but I'm kind of glad that I, didn't get to, because it's probably best that we got both sides of the story out already, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to make any assumptions dealing with, like SA and all this stuff, so yeah. And, I need to react to that Cameron joint with the Iron Mouse stuff, whatever, still. So, yeah. I'm going to react to that, too, hopefully soon, whatever. And we're going to see, bro. But let's go ahead and get to this right here, right? She tried to ruin Tylil's life. That ain't zoomed in enough. She tried to ruin Tylil's life. I already liked it, because I had to refilm this intro, bro, because I didn't have this. I didn't have the audio and shit on my interface. I had it on my MacBook. So, yeah, it is what it is. But, all right, man, let's go ahead and get into this. All right.
Would have requested 2,000, and then in the note, it says, for playing with me. And not trying to blackmail her. She's trying to extort me, gang. She's blackmailing me. She's lying on me, bro. That shit is f***ed up. She's lying on me, trying to destroy my image, bro. I got a niece. I got a mother. I got a sister. I work hard every day for the shit I got. What you talking about? And I never let nobody take that shit from me. Out here.
Over the past couple weeks.
Hey. Now, I'll say this. I don't think Tylil, like, I guess this is like it's a little iffy with the whole SA shit, but it's like, I didn't think that Tylil did this, especially with the whole shit that was going on, around streamer wars. But I don't know if you guys have seen any clips, like, earlier this year, like, during the whole subathon shit, the Mafia-thon. There was a girl that went to Streamer University, and she was like, Tylil, you be cheating on your girlfriend, da-da-da. And I didn't have, I don't know, no, I did have this channel. I just didn't react to it or whatever. I had, like, watched the video on it or whatever. Young Don and Dior. But basically, yeah, like, the reason why, like Tylil, like, I'm a little, like, I can respect his, like, him being a good friend and whatnot and all that. I just kind of never liked him, because the way he kind of was, like, he was kind of doing anything to get, like, famous, bro, or whatever, bro, because, like, he used to do, like, I think TikTok lives or something like that, and, like, he'll be, like, getting fellatio, like, in the live and shit like that, like, just weird shit like that, it's just, like, at that point, bro, just go do OnlyFans or something like that. I don't know, bro. It is what it is, though. Like I said, I can respect him as a content creator. Like, yes, he's a hard worker, but he gonna be mad because somebody, what was it, Reggie also, yeah, that's what it was, because Reggie at first, he was talking about, they were doing like a truth or dare or something like that, and they were asking Reggie, like, was people having sex at Streaming University, and he was like, yeah, Ty know what I'm talking about, or some shit like that. So he was mad at Reggie, and, like, at that time, Tylil just went public with his girl, and I'm just like, Tylil, like, she was gonna find out sooner or later. Either she already knew, or she just didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? But she was gonna find out sooner or later, and that's how. And what was it? What video was it? I don't even know. It was one of these videos I just recently dropped, and I literally I was saying, like, dude, these niggas be paying for pussy. Like, y'all don't think that all these niggas just fucking for free. Like prime example, Drake. Drake pays for pussy. Yeah, and there's multiple women that will tell you this. You can go do your research, whatever. These niggas, and it's like, I understand it, because, like, it's really just hush money. That's really just all it is. That was the whole thing with, like, when Kobe Bryant had his whole case and all that stuff, and he came out and had his little statement, and he said, I should have just paid her to shut up, basically, like how Shaq does. And that was like the nail in the coffin for him and Shaq, like their beef and shit. So yeah. And he was like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But it's like Kobe he ain't fucking like Shaq at that time, bro. So it's like I said, like, Shaq tries to deny that he ever does that. But, dude, in recent events, this nigga Shaq, he just be fucking freaked out. So, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that Tylil was paying Shorty or whatever. But he cheating on his girl if they not together still. So, and that's my point. Like, these niggas are sex addicts, bro. And it's like I said, like, I get, like, you famous, you know, it's like, yeah, why would I go and jack off? Like, I can go pay a bitch. So, I ain't saying he paid her, but I'm just saying, like, he clearly got a sex issue, bro. Because, like I said, how the first thing that got him on was that he was getting top on a TikTok live and shit like that. Like, he was doing lives like that and shit. Like, if they get a certain amount of gifts, I'm not gifts, gifts, like, on, like, the TikTok lives, and, like, that's what he'll do, like, and shit like that. Like, you know, showing girls, like, it's just crazy. But, yeah. I mean, I went on, like, you know, a little rant, but, like, yeah.
What you talking about? And I never let nobody take that from me. Out here.
Over the past couple weeks, there have been some targeted attempts to tarnish the names of a lot of the Clover members. Now, granted, they have their fair share of issues that come with them being content creators and streamers, but some of these attacks have been extremely heinous. This situation with streamer Jordan Pauline and Tylil from the Clover Boys is so messy and can be so potentially life-altering that this is not something that we should be playing with at all, and we should be taking serious. Just last week, post-streamer awards, people came home talking about their accounts of the night's events, from the actual event to the after party. This is where Jordan Pauline would give her retelling of a tale where she had gotten essayed by a streamer at an after party. She starts off by alluding to it being somebody that Chad knows, and then ultimately showing her phone call log, revealing that it would be none other than Tylil.
I was sexually assaulted at a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys fucking love, and I'm tired, bro. I don't deserve being treated like I'm nothing. And I'm really, like, trying my best to not be, you know, like, I want to save people in their careers and shit, and, like, you know, but what about me? Like, what about my feelings? What about how I feel? Look at all these no caller IDs.
A few days later, she would take to her Instagram story saying that justice will be served. She does not condone any sorts of false acts.
I guess let's read this, y'all. Shit, man. Okay. Let me get my reading voice going. All right. I want to reiterate my experience with sexual assault and emphasize how crucial it is for survivors to share their stories and support one another. Justice must be served, and I want to be clear that I do not condone false accusations against men. Just as I do not condone any form of sexual assault, everyone has their own perspective, and while some may claim innocence, it's important to acknowledge the gravity of the situation. I will be going live to bring closure to this matter as legal action is underway. I ain't gonna lie, you probably shouldn't be going live. If you're dealing with some legal stuff, don't go live, y'all. Don't put out videos or whatever, because, you know, like that can mess with y'all case or whatever. Because if you say something on live and then you go back to the court and they like, hey, like, look, you said this on live, but in court you said this. So they're going to be like, your stories aren't matching up. So, like, that's how they get some victims and stuff like that with lying and stuff like that. So don't go on live. Don't tell a bunch of people like tell people, but, like, don't tell a bunch of people different stories. You know what I'm saying? If you tell them different stories or whatever, or you allow them to tell other people and the story gets misconstrued in court, like, they'll find a way to poke a hole in your story. Just for anybody that's out there that has been essayed and whatnot. You know, just be wary of that. Like, you know, thank you to everyone for their kind words, and for those who have said hurtful things. You are part of the problem, and this is... Wait. Oh, and it was just kind of weird because he said thank you to everyone that said kind words. And okay, and for those who have said hurtful things, you are part of the problem, and this is why women and others are unsafe today. I pray for the safety of women, children, and men. because no one is excluded from such terrible experiences. I pray that everybody finds peace and love in their life. God bless. I will also say that I will never come online and humiliate myself by crying. Firstly, I am a very happy person who wants to spread love and happiness as much as possible. If you've been following me on Twitch and my journey on social media, you know that I am a very happy-go-lucky person, and I never want to tear someone else down to lift myself up. I never needed that, and I never needed anyone's clout. I built myself from the ground up. But since I've dealt with so much trauma, including the loss of my sister, it's unsettling for me to stay quiet and protect everyone but myself. Now let's read this right one. I want to let everyone know that I will be going live and continue to post because I cannot stop everything I built. I still have obligations to the brands I'm working with, and I would truly appreciate respect and grace during this time. I am allowed to be sexy, cute, beautiful, and happy. I am very forgiving. I am a very forgiving person, and I will live my life after this matter is resolved. That doesn't mean I'll stop doing what I need to do. I'm not going to quit, and if anyone dislikes me, I kindly ask them to leave my page. I'm only welcoming empathetic and kind followers. The journey will continue, and the ship will not stop for negativity. Thank you so much to everyone who has supported me, and I will be going live to connect with you all very soon. Love you guys, and bye for now. I read that for anybody that just, like, even though I know this video probably don't get that many views, whatever, I read that for all y'all audio listeners, because, you know, I hate when I be listening to videos at work, because I can't watch the video, and they don't read the fucking shit, bro. I be like, man, read it, man. I want to hear it. I want to know what they said.
Accusations and allegations against any man, and that these are true tellings of tales. She claimed that there were going to be legal actions against Tylil. Now, I'm saying this not because I'm looking for some sorts of wins in the win column or any sorts of brownie points, but when this story first came out, I originally stayed away from it. This is a very sensitive topic, very sensitive matter, and this is not a situation where I'm looking to just drama farm. That's not an indictment on anybody else that covered these types of videos, but if a young woman was essayed or if a young man's name is about to be put to the test, this is something that we should let play out. We should get more information about it before we just jump out the window. Now, shortly after Jordan comes out on Instagram, Tylil defends himself by saying, I just want to make it clear I've never done anything like that. And he wasn't the only one defending his name and backing up his story, kind of discrediting Jordan in any sort of situation. Other notable streamers did the same exact things. They came to support him.
It's just like, now niggas always gonna try. Like, now the haters like got another layer of ammo. Like, it's so corny, bro. But this is what happens to niggas when they get to the top, bro. This is what happens, bro. They try to do it to Duke. They try to do it to Kai. They try to do it to, I mean, I don't know about the SA shit with Kai. I don't think but they try to do like these bitches that were like these what are these BBO bandits taking pictures of when in the bedroom with Kai? Like, that shit weird.
A lot of the community was skeptical about what Jordan was saying. They said that she was chasing clout. They said that this doesn't make any sense for somebody who claims to be asexual to be around these guys. I mean, the nitpicking of her story came almost immediately, and a lot of people would say that there was a lot of validity to it.
Right after the one, you was, yeah, y'all, you went straight regular. You just was crying. I'm done streaming. It's never been about your stream career. What have you done in the streaming world by yourself? What have you done? It's never been about the streams. And you like, niggas think I'm gonna do this for a collab. She told us, you gotta listen to what people say. She sat there and told us what it was about. She said her streaming career, protect her integrity. I'm done streaming. She said, I'm done streaming. We didn't know you streamed. We didn't know you streamed. We didn't know this was about a collab. She sat there and said, oh, niggas think they could do what they want over a collab. She was trying to get a collab.
So you snitched on him to his girlfriend because he didn't flirt with you properly?
A large majority of the community echoed the same sentiments. This was somebody who had a prior relationship, who was clout chasing for an opportunity and wasn't being genuine and telling the truth about the story. Now, because this is the internet, people started picking apart Jordan's past. I do want to preface this by saying, like, this doesn't automatically make SA claims invalid because she was seen with other streamers being touchy-feely claiming to be a...
I thought I seen her before. I was like, she looked very familiar. I have seen this clip of her dancing on Neon and shit.
sexual, but in the court of public opinion, these things do matter to some people. So this is why the internet unearthed clips of her being very touchy-feely, mind you, an asexual person, with other streamer Ben Dadon when she was on his stream. And this is where things really go off the wagon here. Not only does she claim that Tylil had essayed her, she then starts attacking every other streamer who commented on the situation. And when I mean she snaps on them, she completely snaps on them.
Duke Dennis.
Hey, yo.
Duke Dennis, you could literally, I'm not going to say anything else, okay? Rod, you look like a rat. You look like a fucking ratatouille ass nigga. Do not ever speak on me again, you crazy looking ass nigga.
Whoa.
Like, boy, bye. You don't know anything about me, and I've been streaming for a while, and you can suck my dick, and you can suck his dick, and you can suck everybody else's dick, and just go on an island and suck everybody's dick, because you're a dick sucker, and I don't got time for it, okay? And that's one thing I always say about him.
That's not
Baby
it.
Rich, I'm sorry for saying ill.
Fuck no, not Baby Rich. Ew. So
Ew! Oh shit! Hold on. What the fuck just happened? No way, Rich just caught it straight like that.
I did not mean it like that. It caught me off guard. Yeah, I don't think Baby Rich is ugly at all. I think he's a very nice looking man, and he has really nice skin. God bless you, Baby Rich. I do not mean to, make you feel less than who you are. You've always been a really nice person to me. Always been a really good friend to me. So yes, Wizard Kelly, you're messy, bro. You're really, 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 really messy. You were my friend, but I think you're messy.
At this point, though, I gotta add my 2 cents. I do think that we are losing the plot here, and this portion is more for fan fodder and trying to play that court of public opinion game. Now, I am never a proponent of playing the court of public opinion game. It doesn't necessarily work out in anybody's favor. It only makes room for people to pick apart more of your story, be divisive on you, and criticize you. Especially when some of your criticisms for some of these creators aren't based on...
That's what I was just saying. Like, don't, like, when it come to SA and all this other stuff, don't get offline, bro. Like you gotta kind of be a little bit more silent, move a little bit more silent, because if you are taking this stuff to court, they're gonna, his lawyers, whoever's lawyers, whatever, they're gonna bring this stuff up. They're gonna show these videos. Hey, this is her character right here. Look at her going back and forth. Look at her randomly calling this man ugly. Look at her calling this man a rat. And they're going to go after your character. So if you got being that y'all are both public and y'all are both somewhat famous online, it's much harder for you to get the case, for you to win the case if you are the SA'd person. Because if you have so much stuff online of you being a nasty person, like you have a nasty personality, they're going to take that and they're going to show that in court. So like I said, for us people that aren't like really that famous and stuff like that, you guys, like, for real, like, don't, if you're gonna tell people or whatever, just don't, make sure they're not telling other people. Because once your story gets mixed up and it gets back, and if someone goes to testify on someone else's behalf and whatnot, and all, like, if all the stories don't match up, then yes, they will say, like, you're lying. But, in recent events, like, we all see, like, even if women are kind of lying, like, the men are still getting sentenced and whatnot. So I mean, it is what it is. But that's not majority of women, though. That's not majority of SA victims, and that's not majority of rape victims and stuff like that. So like I'm just saying, like it's still a small possibility that somebody's lying or whatever. It just is what it is, though.
For people to pick apart more of your story, be divisive on you, and criticize you. Especially when some of your criticisms for some of these creators aren't based on any sorts of truth. The reason why she even went at Duke Dennis is because she saw a fake clip from one of those clip pages that I talk about often on this platform, and decided to run with that narrative that he was picking on her.
She got baited, though. She got baited by one of the Twitter pages that be posting the fake news and shit. She got baited. But that's why I be like, bro, I be trying to let y'all know, I be trying to tell y'all, do not believe the first thing you see on the internet. You gotta do your research on shit, or else you can end up in a situation like that. Yeah, she cussed me out. I didn't do nothing.
In these attempts to attack people who were quote unquote attacking her, Jordan even gets homophobic, which further validates everybody questioning her true intentions behind telling this tale and trying to get Tylil in any sorts of trouble.
And to the gay boys I've seen saying that I'm a liar, I should get you kicked out of the LGBT community, okay? I should. But you know what? I'm gonna let y'all rock.
What are these
okay? Because 9 out of 10 y'all was touched too, and y'all ain't said nothing.
Hello?
But anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna be skeptical about anybody who runs around the mulberry bush like that. All this drama farming, it's actually quite tiring. Now, because this is the internet, Tylil was going to have to be tasked with answering these questions. He was going to have to face these things head on. Hell, I remember when I dropped my Dez video last week, there were people coming into the comment section saying that I needed to address the Tylil situation in real time. I needed to make videos. You're a commentary boy. You're unemployed. Shut up. Make a video about this. But like I said at the beginning of the video, there are reasons as to why we wait and handle these situations very carefully and very intentionally. And I think that the revelations that we get from Tylil the next time that he goes streaming explains exactly what is wrong with the community and why we need to stop jumping to these conclusions.
To my hotel in the Uber. She was not lured or forced. These is real facts. We got to the hotel. I offered Jordan a ride home. Jordan asked if she can use the bathroom upstairs, and I said okay. Everything after that was consent. Everything that happened after that was consent between two adults. She was not coerced, she was not forced or pressured. Everything went left when my partner called. The moment my partner called, Jordan started acting crazy, she got really aggressive, and she was acting weird. She made me uncomfortable, and that's what made me start recording to protect myself. Let me make it very clear right now, I have never recorded no sex tape of Jordan. That was also false.
Tylil claims that the situation was 100% with consent. He even goes as far as to provide something that people were asking Jordan for an entire week, which was proof of the situation.
I've never had a one-night stand in my life.
What is a one-night stand?
Like after the party type shit, when you first meet someone, and you don't talk to them.
So that's what we just had.
Did we just have a one-night stand?
No. As long as we cool about it, it's not a one-night stand. I said, as long as we speak about it, it's not a one-night stand.
It's so many days after tomorrow.
Tylil goes on to then display all the evidence that he has, which has been approved by his legal team, as reported by him, that he believes should prove his innocence and will actually have her facing some sort of charges for defamation or making false claims of SA against him. These pieces of evidence are damning. They outline text messages of her acting erratic. They even...
So she was lying about this whole situation. I mean, I guess by the clip, the first clip, you can kind of whatever, but like I just didn't want to completely assume that she was lying since like whatever, but it just sounded like to me she got mental issues. She got some mental issues, bro.
Are featuring some extortion methods.
Once again, Jordan said she deleted.
Alrighty, don't let this world get to your head and you lose your moral compass, because at the end of the day, we all had to deal with God, and if you know something made me feel a certain way, instead of trying to throw rocks and hide your hands, you should have fixed it immediately, and this could have been swept under the rug. Don't be mad. Your girl found out the type of man that you are. She should have been known that she should have been known that's nobody's fault but yours. I always walk in love, and I wish you and her the best. No bullshit. God bless you too. How can you say that if you knew the nigga had a girl? That's what I be saying. These girls, they be so quick. Oh, I'm finna tell your girl. You knew I had a girl and you fucking me. What the fuck? Like, like, I don't get it. Like, why do they be like, oh, this is like a gotcha moment or whatever? Like, you know, it's like, what is the whole fucking point of you messing with him or whatever? Like, it's just weird to me. I don't know. But yeah, like, and then now you trying to say, oh, he SA'd her and whatever, bro. I mean, he SA'd you. Like, man, you lame as hell. Then you over here crying and shit online, and then we just read that whole fucking, I wish I didn't read that shit now. The whole fucking IG story shit, and you talking about, oh, I would never say false allegations and this and that. Man.
All about text messages, and Jordan also said she was assaulted, which is false. Don't let this world get to your head and you lose your moral compass, because at the end of the day, we all have to deal with God. And if you know something made me feel a certain way, instead of trying to throw rocks and hide your hands, you should have fixed it immediately. And this could have been swept under the rug. Don't be mad your girl found out the type of man that you are. She should have known that's nobody's fault but yours. I always walk in love, and I wish you and her the best. No bullshit. God bless you too. Jordan is a victim, but said this all could have been all swept under the rug. You're a victim, but you said it. It could have been swept under the rug, and you're a victim. Okay, cool. Next one. Receipts, evidence.
If you had chosen integrity from the start, this situation would have never escalated. The reaction you're facing now is a consequence of your choices, not mine. Your girlfriend seeing your actions isn't my fault. I've never lied to get anything in life, bruh. If I wanted drama, I would have ignored your call. If I wanted drama, I would have ignored your call and gone straight to social media, but that's not who I am. I believe in God, accountability, and moving with love even when I'm hurt. I'm not asking for anything except acknowledgement. A real apology matters.
Let's talk facts. If you had chosen integrity from the start, the situation would have never escalated. The reaction you're facing now is a consequence of your choices, not mine. Your girlfriend seeing your actions isn't my fault. I've never lied to get anything in life. If I wanted drama, I would have ignored your call and gone straight to social media. But that's not who I am. Jordan, you went straight to social media. Requested 2,000, and then in the note, it says, for playing with me. And not trying to blackmail her. She's trying to extort me, gang. She's blackmailing me. She's lying on me, bro. That shit is fucked up.
That's crazy though. Only $2,000, like, shorty. I mean, at this point, like you trying to say yo poom only worth $2,000? But I got to get a fucking little Streamlab board, bro. I would have been boom like that. Just $2,000. You shit. I mean, that's setting the bar pretty low now. I mean, shit. Like, you know, I know you ain't no streetwalker, but shit, it's just $2,000. Shit, I guess. But either way, you talking about for playing with you playing with him. You extorting this man. This shit lame as hell. Like I said, like I don't have like a personal gripe against him. It's just like me knowing how he was just kind of doing whatever to get put on. It's like, it is what it is, you know. But you know, like I said, I do respect Tylil in certain ways or whatever. You know, like he is a good friend for Kai, to Kai and all his other friends and whatever. He gonna stand no business about them and stuff like that. But he clearly has a sexual issue. Like he's a sex addict. Cause my guy, you don't need to be cheating on your shorty. Like it's fucked up because you just went public with her, literally this year and all that shit. So it's just like, come on, bro. But hey, it is what it is.
After she sent the upside down smiling face.
Question mark. I don't know if you texted me or not, but my phone is clipped. I can't see or do nothing. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am.
She sent the Zelle request. Let me show y'all. Follow me, chat. Are y'all following the timeline? Because I'm only gonna come up here one time and say this. Jordan, all of these messages came on December 7th. All of these messages is at December 7th. The Zelle request is at December 8th. This smiley face. She sent this smiley face, right? Boom. Then she sends the Zelle request at 12:19 p.m. After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jordan realized I was not paying it, Jordan sent me this. You see this meme right here? Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Let me make it bigger for y'all since y'all can't read. Boom. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I.
Why you use fuck, what's her name? Jasmine. What's her last name? I can't remember her last name, but Hernandez. Yeah. My girl be watching her show. Why the fuck man?
I really am. What? So once Jordan realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. And guess what she did? She showed me who she really was and showed you who she really was. Came to the internet with false allegations Lied on my name.
This staggering amount of evidence speaks to a lot of what is wrong with society in 2025. Now, I don't think it can be understated, but this does not look good for Jordan in any way, shape, form, or fashion. This past week's conversation has been filled with conversations about mental health in the streaming game. And the damage that has been done to the Clover boys, specifically Tylil in this situation, is outstanding. Last week when we covered the stock guy saying that he had heard some essay things about Fan from other Clover member Dez, he had mentioned something about his mom and his sister hearing these things and how that impacted them from the phone call. And now in this same exact situation where Tylil is faced with essay allegations from another streamer, he is echoing those same sentiments about how his family, specifically his mother and his niece, are dealing with the internet saying that he is some sort of assaulter or racist.
That shit is fucked up. She's fucking lying on me, trying to destroy my image, bro. I got a fucking niece. I got a mother. I got a fucking sister. She ain't fucking trying to blackmail me. I got a fucking niece. She trying to blackmail me. I got a fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. It's just kind of like with Desi. But you ain't know I had a mother. And my mother smacked the shit out of you, you know, if she knew what you were saying, this and that. And but you don't know I got a dad. My dad just prayed for me. You know? Now I don't feel bad for either. Like I don't feel bad for Dez because like I think that nigga said that that weird ass shit old dude was saying. But oh yeah, he in New York. Yeah, the shit got lost in translation. I don't give a fuck. I like nigga, just cause you from New York don't mean you could be saying crazy ass shit. I think the nigga said that shit, whatever the fuck old dude, the stock guy said. And then Tylil right here, bro, I understand you emotional and shit, but it's like, bro, I don't feel bad for you because you're cheating on your girl. Like, it's one thing to like text and like, you know, sext or text and da-da. You're physically cheating on your girl. This is the second occasion of where we have known that you have cheated on your girl. Because at Streamer University, you supposedly was fucking somebody. Maybe one or two people. Maybe more. Who fucking knows? But y'all, that there was talk about people was fucking at Streamer University. So, and Reggie, which is why Reggie is kind of lame for that, because nigga, you homies. But maybe Reggie like maybe they had some beef going on. I don't know. But yeah, you had two people saying that, confirming that you cheated at Streamer University, and then now you got this instance. You cheated right after the Streamer Awards. This shit is insane to me. Like, bro, like just keep your junk in your pants, brother. Keep it in your pants, man. If you got a whole girl, like, why date? Why do these people date? What's the point of y'all dating?
I fucking work hard every day.
And that's not to say like he deserves these allegations and nothing like that. I'm just saying I don't feel bad for him because like if you gonna cheat, at least lay up with somebody that ain't fucking mentally not disabled, mentally unstable. Gosh, Lee, like I was about to say disabled. Well, she might as well be, because you really gonna put that shit up on IG and then you gonna sit up here and lie. That's some bullshit, bro, for real. She lame as hell, and Tylil, you gotta get your shit in check, bro.
Imagine having to take those types of phone calls from your mother, your niece, your sister, whomever that may be in your life, asking you, is this what you did? What's going on here? Can I get some sort of details? Now, what appears to be going on here, and I have to say allegedly because, you know, I'm not a part of these stories. These are all legal matters. I want to keep my name as squeaky clean as possible, but Tylil's biggest offense was cheating on his girlfriend, something that he acknowledged in an Instagram post. He was unfaithful. And
I want to apologize to my lady. I love you and I'm sorry that was whack and I should have knew better. These females are evil and jealous. What the fuck was the point of you posting this shit on IG, bro? This is more embarrassing for her because you posting this shit on IG. It's just like with Young Thug, which Mariah the Scientist, the fact you just let this nigga propose to you, bro. Oh my God, bro. But yeah, this is embarrassing for her. You're posting this on social media. That's just weird, bro. Go apologize to her in real life, which I'm pretty sure that you probably already did. But it's just weird, bro. Like, I should have knew better. These females are evil and jealous. Nigga, you did know better. You're just a sex addict. A lot of these niggas, they sex addicts, bro. They are sex addicts. That's just what it is. They can't keep their junk in their pants, bro. That's just what it is. Like, y'all need to Y'all need some real life help, bro.
That's wrong. Men, have much better dick discipline. You won't be in these situations. But does that mean that he should be called out for SA if this is a situation where Jordan found out and she is all of a sudden scorned? Absolutely not. Attempting to build some sort of career based off of defaming the character of somebody who is also a successful streamer is not the way to go.
Which is crazy because in her IG story, she literally said, oh, I wouldn't be putting somebody down just to pull myself up. Like, man, Shorty kind of got me heated because this ain't nothing to play about, bro. That shit lame as fuck.
Doesn't work out. I can't say what the end goal is, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not working. I can see it as a commentator. The comments will see it as well. Hell, the community at large from all the other streamers are also seeing it.
Ah, damn it, I was trying to read that. All right, there we go. Anyone who lies about being sexually assaulted or physically abused need jail time. I don't care. I agree. Don't lie about that shit. That shit lame.
The streamers are also seeing it.
I hope Tylil and his family good. That shit not easy to go through, gang. Imagine having your family question you did this. Always be careful. Be careful who you hang around.
People like I only say it's like okay, look. If something like this happened with a family member of mine, like oh, you're getting accused of sexual assault, right? Now, if you don't believe it, or whatever, like if you know your family member, you should know them better than that, right? You should question them, like, hey, like you know, I know that might be fucked up for them, whatever. I don't know, I just whatever. Like, my thing is still, after all the truth is coming out, you showing me, oh yeah, you didn't do that shit. I'll be like, yeah, man, that's some bullshit. She on some bullshit. But then I'm gonna be like, why the fuck did you cheat on your girl with her at that? Your girl look better than her at that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas, bro? I don't like okay, look, you shouldn't hold like which is good. Your family's holding you accountable. That's why they're asking. They're trying to make sure before they probably cut your ass off. So yeah, but after you prove to them that you didn't do this shit, and then there needs to be a talk. There needs to be a talk about you cheating on your girl. Like, this shit is lame. This shit is lame.
Move around, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody got your best interest in mind, gang. You feel me?
She cooked herself, bro. Her story really ain't make sense from the start. And she wanted to say that they did something. That's all she had to say. But the fact that she tried to make it more than what it was crazy. Then when I seen the other day of like her just crashing out on all these other niggas, just going at niggas' appearances and all this other shit, it's like, come on, bro. Like, do you really care about the situation at hand, or is you just trying to get the clout?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like it get to a point.
Once
like,
again, I wouldn't do this for clout. She said it on that fucking. I guess I'm glad I read it because now I remember. Like, hey, you did just say that, and that's what you was doing. You was trying to get clout out this shit.
Like, what are we really here for?
Now, Jordan continued on Twitter saying that the police have all the details, that God will always have the final say so, and that he is still a racist. But I think there are a couple things to note from this.
See, and this is what I be talking about. They be talking about, oh, God this, God that. Niggas be mad at India Love for talking about how she trying to move in God's image, da-da-da. But I'm just like, nigga, there's literally niggas in the Bible that committed adultery. There's literally niggas in the Bible that were fucking, you know, which is weird because they try to say when you're 13 you're like grown or whatever in the Bible, whatever the fuck, you know, you're supposed to be a man and a woman, whatever. But no, nigga, like, you should not be no 20-year-old mess with no fucking 13-year-old, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, this shit weird, bro. There's niggas in the Bible that do weird shit. There's wars in the Bible. There was just God. You're trying to tell me the nigga in the Bible, right? God literally restarted Earth like a couple of times because some niggas was gay. Let me run that back. Nigga restarted Earth. Flooded the bitch, all that shit, because niggas was gay. Restarted the earth because his archangels came down here, and fallen angels basically at that point were fucking humans. How the fuck was that our fault? Like, if you're God, why wouldn't you just kill him? I just don't get it, right? But God don't do no bad, right? It just don't make no fucking sense. But either way, my point is, it's the fact she can say this shit and lie, like, no damn well she lying on this nigga. Lying on this nigga. But like, that's what I'm saying. It's just so it's just like, it's just stupid. But niggas get mad at India Love whenever she bring up God. Oh, you're a hoe. You're this and that. I'm like, I think India Love would be perfectly fucking fine. If y'all want to go based off of Christianity, nigga, there were whores in the Bible too. Nigga, there's prostitutes in the Bible too. Like based on basically everybody's going to fucking hell. There's no possible way that you go every day without sinning. There's just no way. I don't believe in, like, every day you're sinning some way, somehow. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I shouldn't have to repent multiple times for, like, my sins. Anyway, I'm going a little rant about that. Either way, I'm just saying, the fact that she can sit up here and say that bold-faced ass lie, calling him a rapist, and talk about, oh, God, is like, come on, bro. Come on, y'all.
And these are the lessons that we should learn as a community. Let's stop jumping. Now, I'm not saying that I'm squeaky clean and perfect and I've never jumped to any conclusions. But the truth of the matter is that these are real people. When we run around and tell these narratives about people, when we make up these stories without facts, when we only get one side of the story, ultimately what happens is we are harming somebody on the other side. Somebody that actually exists in real life. And knowing how these things already go, the people that reported on this, whether it be the Twitter accounts or the commentary channels, are going to get many more views covering the essay, you know, saying that Tylil did this thing, believing Jordan, and jumping down the throats of Tylil and any other Clover boy than this response here. And the whole time, this is impacting people in real time. How this situation pans out, I honestly can't say. I'm not a fortune teller, or otherwise I would hit the lottery and not make these types of YouTube videos anymore.
Hey, I mean, that's in the video. Hey, fuck with old Meezy. If y'all ain't never subbed to him or heard of him, go ahead and sub to him, bro. But yeah, end of the day, Shorty lame as fuck. She lame as fuck for lying, bro. That's lame as hell. She lame. Tylil, keep your junk in your pants, bro. Please, bro. If that girl is still with you, bro, honestly, she should not be with you. But if she is still with you, bro, or she has cheated on YouTube or something, or maybe y'all got some sort of agreement, you know, hey, you can cheat, but like, don't make me look stupid, which you making her look stupid. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, but like, man, old girl, like I said, she's of course she's the worst factor in this whole situation. She's horrible. Like, Shorty, you lame as hell. Tylil though, bro, you know you got a name. You got a name, and then you're connected with Kai. Every time y'all do stuff like this, it reflects Kai. Kai put y'all on. So y'all got to stop doing dumb-ass shit, bro. Stop it. That's my words, bro. I doubt he'll even see this shit. But I'm just saying, bro. But like I said, I got respect for him, and it's like, dude, you're a good friend to Kai and your homies. Like, real talk, man. Like, I fuck with that. But at the end of the day, bro, you need to check yourself, bro. But anyway, look, that's the interview. Go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, please and thank you. Turn on that notification bell. Stay on the channel, watch some more videos, please. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure I'm still staying somewhat consistent. And yeah, because I'm at like 50 videos already, whatever. I think my next video will be my 50th video. I don't know. But I'm around like 50 videos, you know what I'm saying? I should be at least about 60 by the end of this month. So yeah. Go ahead, stay on the channel, watch some more videos. I'll catch you in the next video. I love you. I appreciate you. And we up out of here.